Artificial intelligence demystified.
So picture this. You're in a vendor demo. They're showing off their new AI search tool, and they say, completely casually, "Of course, this all works because of embeddings." And everyone in the room nods, and you nod. And then you go back to your desk and you type, "What are embeddings?" into Google like a person who definitely understood what just happened.
I have been in that room.
We have all been in that room.
Embeddings. That's what today is about. And by the end of this episode, you won't just know what they are. You'll know the question that makes a vendor prove they actually know what they're talking about.
Let's go.
Okay, before we get to embeddings, I need to give you one piece of context. Vector search.
I've seen that term everywhere lately.
Right. And it sounds intimidating, but the idea is simple. Vector search is a way of finding information by looking for things that mean the same thing, not just things that use the same words.
So it's like, no, wait, what's the difference?
Okay, imagine you're in a library and you ask the librarian for books about feeling overwhelmed at work. A keyword search goes and finds every book with those exact words on the cover. Vector search goes and finds books about burnout, stress, workload, exhaustion. Because it understands what you meant, not just what you said.
Huh, that's actually useful.
Much more useful. But here's the thing. Vector search only works because something converts your words into a form that can be compared by meaning in the first place. And that something is embeddings. Hold on to that. Because embeddings are what happen when you ask how that conversion actually works. So, an embedding is a way of turning a word, a sentence, or a piece of content into a list of numbers that captures what it means. Similar ideas end up close together. Different ideas end up far apart. That's the whole thing.
Okay, numbers. I'm already nervous.
Don't be. Here's how I think about it. Imagine a giant city map. And every word or idea has an address on that map. Words that mean similar things live in the same neighborhood. Dog and puppy are next door to each other. Dog and cat are a few streets away. Dog and mortgage. Completely different suburbs. An embedding is just that address. When AI wants to know if two ideas are related, it checks how far apart their addresses are on the map.
Right. So when I search for something, the AI is basically checking the neighborhood?
Exactly. It's not looking for matching words. It's looking for nearby addresses. And look, this part of the analogy doesn't hold perfectly. A city map is two-dimensional. Embeddings live in hundreds or thousands of dimensions simultaneously, so the distance between ideas is far more nuanced than any map can show. But the neighborhood idea, that part is real.
Okay, I have a question that's going to sound stupid.
Those are my favorite questions.
If embeddings are just numbers, how does the AI actually know what the numbers mean?
It doesn't, not in the way a human knows. The numbers are positions. And those positions were learned by training on enormous amounts of text. The model discovered that words used in similar contexts kept ending up with similar positions. The meaning is baked into the geometry. It's not stored anywhere readable. No human ever sat down and decided what each number represents. The AI figured out the neighborhood layout on its own.
Wait, so nobody actually knows what the individual numbers mean?
Nobody. And that's one of the genuinely strange things about this technology. It works. Reliably, impressively. But the internal logic isn't human readable. You can't look at an embedding and decode it the way you'd read a label.
I genuinely did not know that. I assumed someone had designed it.
Most people do. That's the common misconception. That embeddings are like tags or keywords someone attached to content. They're not. They're positions in a space that the model built for itself.
Okay, let me try this. Embeddings are how AI turns the meaning of something into numbers, so it can find related things without needing exact words.
Close. Sharpen it slightly. An embedding is how AI converts the meaning of words or content into a set of numbers, so that similar ideas end up mathematically close together. It's the reason AI can find what you meant, not just what you typed.
I'm writing that down, genuinely.
That's the one you take into the next vendor meeting.
And actually understand this time.
Here's where this gets real for you. A vendor is pitching an AI-powered enterprise search tool. It'll find relevant documents even when users don't use the exact right keywords. They say it uses embeddings. Sounds great, but the question is, are those embeddings trained on content like yours? Technical documentation, internal policy files, your domain's specific language? Or is it a generic model that learned from the internet and has never seen how your organization actually talks?
So if someone pitches this to me, what's the one question I ask?
Tell me about a time when a customer's content was too specialized for your default embeddings, and what you did about it.
Oh, that's a bit uncomfortable.
For a bad vendor, yes. A good vendor has that story ready and tells it clearly. A bad vendor either deflects or tells you it won't be a problem, which means they haven't thought about it.
Next time someone drops embeddings in a demo, I'm nodding because I actually know what's happening. Not because I'm hoping nobody asks me.
And next episode, RAG, how you give an AI a memory it can actually trust, and why that's probably the most important thing on your AI project right now.
See you then.